everyone. My name is Amanda Waldhart, and you are here with Amanda's InspirationStation.com. Welcome to Feature Friday. It is November 8th, 7th, 8th. Gosh, 8th, November 8th. Yes, crazy. Anyway, I have a really cute card for you today. I just started playing with this set. It is called Decorative Trees. It is super cute, and it's actually by $1 Million Achiever, which I'm not sure which $1 Million Achiever. Let me get my catalog out and we can look it up. Whenever you see this logo right here, that is exactly what that means. It means that it was inspired and created by $1 Million Achiever. Let's see here. I don't know what page it's on, so bear with me. But it is so cute. Oh, here it is. It is so, so cute. So it's on page 42 of your holiday catalog, mini catalog. I like to call it the holiday catalog. And it is, oh, I'm not going to say her name right, so I'm not going to say her name. Daniela something. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to botch it. So please just look it up, and it is on page 42. It is super cute. So this card is, I think, a very cute and simple card. So we're going to dive right in and get started. The designer series paper that I am using today is Take a Bow designer series paper, and this is 6x6 designer series paper. I love this paper. It is traditional Christmas colors per se. It is garden green, real red, white, and then granny apple green. But what I love is you've got all these pieces that if you want to use this side, you can. Or if you want to split it half and half, or you can use this side. So there's lots of different patterns. So you've got this pattern, you've got the stars, the polka dots, you've got the holly berries, the stripes, and then you got the polka dots and then the stripes. And I just love this paper. I have created a lot with this paper, a lot of Christmas designs and stuff. So you will be seeing a lot of that. No, I'm not even gonna try that. You're gonna see a lot from me with that. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to use a couple things here. We are going to also use the Snowflake Skies 3D embossing folder. We are going to use, oh, these are a hot ticket item here. If you are lucky to have these, and I say that not being boastful, but oh, man, it's like they're in for a couple of hours and then they're gone. And then they come in for a couple of hours and they're gone. And, you know, I feel bad because it's like I keep telling my customers and people like, oh, they're coming in the week of here. And, oh, they're here. And then a couple hours they're gone. And I feel so bad. So they are expected to come in again. And I will be posting out. If you follow me on Facebook, I will post that out again. When they are coming, I will post that. I'll have to look it up again. I know it's November something, so it's crazy to me. All right, so let's get started. So we're using Pool Party 5.5 by 8.5, and you can score this at 4 1/4. I just folded mine in half, and I am going to use my bone folder to varnish the crease. All right, so I am using 2 pieces of basic white, measuring at the same, 4 by 5 1/4. One is going to go on the inside, one is going to go through the embossing folder. So I'm going to set one aside, and I'm going to pull out the embossing folder here. And we're going to place that in there. And we're just going to close it like that. And then I am going to bring this over. And you're going to need plates 1 and 4. And if you're ever unsure, when you get your cut and emboss machine, it actually tells you right here what plates are for what items that you're going to be using it for. So right here it says using with 3D embossing folders, you need plate 1 and 4. So you're going to lay one down. You're going to put your embossing folder down, your plate 4, and you're going to run it through. So you're going to need that. And I'm going to set that aside. And all right, so we're gonna, there we go. I love this folder. I think it's so pretty. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get out our green glue here because we're gonna lay this flat right on the front of our card. I do think this is considered a pretty simple card. This isn't relatively hard. So this is a great card. If you need to maybe mass produce a lot of them, this would be a great card for that. Maybe if you don't like hard and complicated cards, this would be a great one for that. Maybe you just started learning how to stamp. This would be a great card for that. So, you know, whatever your level is, whatever the amount of time you like to put into a card, this would be a great card. All right, so the designer series paper that we're using, again, is the Take a Bow, but I'm going to use the stripe, and this is 2.5 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to just place this flat, and I'm just going to place it not in the middle. I am going to place it closer to the bottom, but I do want to still leave a little bit. So I'm going to place that just flat like that. And then we're kind of going to just set that aside right now. Oh, and you know what? We can go ahead and place the inside. Let's go ahead and do that. So for this one, we're just going to place the white on the inside. Just like that. And then we're just going to set that aside for right now. All right, so there are dies here for the Christmas tree, which I have right here. And I have the stamp that we're going to do. Now, we have the little ornaments, and there are a stamp for it and dies for it. Now, I didn't use the stamp. I just used the dies. However, I had an extra set that I had already die cutted, and I don't want to waste it. So I'm not going to use this extra piece. I'm like, oh, I forgot that I did that. So I have an extra set here, and I already put them on little mini glue dots. So I'm going to set that aside. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp. We're going to do 2 things of stamping here because we are going to stamp on our white and our granny apple green. We're going to stamp the tree, and we're going to, you know what, just to be safe, I'm going to go this way, just to give myself a little extra space for the die cutting. We're going to stamp that. I'm going to set that aside. And then we're going to stamp in real red the scene. Like that. All right. So for the seine, we're just going to use the 1 3/4 inch, say that fast, 1 3/4 inch circle punch. We're going to kind of make sure that it's centered, and we're just going to punch that out. So there's that. If you don't have the punch, you can always use a circle die. That's always an option. And then we're going to, and if you don't have a circle die or a punch, you can always use another die shape or punch that you have. So now what we're going to do is we're going to line this up so that it lines up to be a tree here. And I have some of my Post-it tape here that we're going to use because I want to line that up. And then I'm going to bring back my cut and emboss machine here. I'm going to lay that down. Oops, there we go. All right. All right. All right. And I still can get some use out of this Post-it tape. It's still pretty good. And there's our tree. All right, so now we can go ahead and get this all set. So I need some dimensionals here because I love dimensionals. And I am definitely not shy with them. All right, so let's peel these bad boys off. All right. And then I'm going to place my tree over here to the left. And then I'm going to place the Merry Christmas kind of off to the top, to the right of it. And I want it to be half on the designer series paper and then come half off to the left. And then I'm going to place some of the little, oops. Oh, I peeled that too fast. All right. Yep, hold on. I just ripped that off. Let's get a new little glue dot here. There we go. All right, and then we'll just put that there. And then let's get some of these little peppermints. If you do not have the peppermints, you definitely, by all means, can use other things, other embellishments. We have tons and tons of adorable embellishments. There's definitely more cute embellishments that we have that you could use. So there's that. And that is a very simple, stamped simple card that you could use. And it didn't take a long time. So if you, like I said, maybe you have a lot of Christmas cards that you need to make. You know, you don't want to spend a crazy amount of time. This is something that you could, you know, make quite a few of. Maybe it's something that you don't want to make a lot of, you know. It's all in how much time you want to make. So, all right, there's your Feature Friday. If you guys like this video, if you like these cards, please like this video. If you are not a YouTube subscriber of mine, I would love for you to hit that YouTube subscribe button. I would love for you to hop on over to Amanda's Inspiration Station .com and subscribe to be an email subscriber of mine. You will get an instant download for November's inspirational calendar. Right now in the month of November, I on Mondays come on at 4 o'clock Central Time here on YouTube for my Sweet Treat series. If you are an email subscriber on the Sunday night before, it is exclusive where I send out the project sheet. I do not go back and resend out project sheets. So that is exclusive to the night before if you are a subscriber. So if you missed last week's project sheet, I do not go back and resend that out. But you can get on where you can get the project sheet for the next 3 weeks, and you can still watch the video for last week's project. So, and that was an explosion. Well, it was just last Monday. So it was an explosion envelope. And so yeah, I will be back on Monday. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye.